Why can't you hold on to money? You wake up in the morning, you check your account, the same feeling again. Where did this money go? You don't even remember spending it. You didn't buy anything big. It's gone. And the strangest thing is this isn't the first time it's happening. Come with me. I know this subject, you know it too. Now I'm gonna ask you something. You don't know the answer right now. When you reach the end of the video, you will realize you already knew it. Is money the problem? Most people think so, because there isn't enough, because I don't earn enough. But I realize this. The amount of money changes. The feeling doesn't change. Those who earn little say, if I earn more, it will be fine. Those who earn more say, where is all this going? The number grows. The hole grows. This is not a money problem. You already feel this. Otherwise, you wouldn't have opened this video. I want to ask this. Do you remember the last unnecessary thing you bought? Exactly that moment. What were you feeling? That feeling, it doesn't describe your money. It describes you. You went and bought a new phone. Why? Yours wasn't broken. You bought it and you were very happy. Your brain doesn't see money. Really. Your brain doesn't see numbers. Your brain sees feelings, and that feeling was learned much earlier, before money even entered your life. What matters is not what you buy or how much money you spend. It's what you feel after you buy it. Most people watching this video are intelligent people. People who can do the math. People who know what is unnecessary, and yet they still spend. Because the problem is not intelligence. The problem is not even awareness. The problem is something much quieter. You will hear the name of that quiet thing shortly. But first, you need to understand this. Every person has a relationship with money, just like their relationship with people. That relationship is mostly not healthy. It's mostly based on fear, or on emptiness, or on the need to prove oneself. This is totally me. What do you feel when money comes in? Relief, isn't it? But how long does that relief last? A few days, maybe a few hours. Then the same feeling again, the same cycle again, and the cycle doesn't break, because you don't see where the cycle begins. Now let me ask you something. What do you do on payday? The first few days feel different, don't they? A little free, a little relaxed, and right at that moment, the spending begins. Small things. I deserved it anyway. Just this once. This much is okay. You feel very peaceful, as if you were safe. You reach the end of the month, right back to the same place. This is not a coincidence. This is a cycle. And inside that cycle, there is a lot about you. I want to ask this. When you spend this money, are you really buying that thing, or something else? You will find the answer to this question in the middle of the video. For now, just keep this in mind. Every expense has a visible reason, and an invisible reason. The invisible reason is much stronger. Imagine a scene. You come home tired in the evening. You had a hard day. You open your phone. You look at something. It wouldn't be bad if I bought this. And you buy it. It's not a big thing, but it's a big decision. Because in that moment, you are not spending money. In that moment, you are managing yourself. This way of managing is costing you very dearly. The other day, I bought an onion chopper, but we don't like onions. Most people don't see this. It was just a small thing, they say. But small things together create a big feeling. And that feeling manages you. Think about this. What do you think before buying something? I deserved this. This much is okay. It's cheap anyway. Have you ever thought about these? I also buy more than one when it's on sale. Where do these sentences come from? Nobody taught you these, but they are all there, ready to use, at every spending moment. Now I will show you 3 things, 3 reasons why this cycle doesn't break. When you hear these 3 reasons, you will say that's it from within. Not guaranteed, but most likely, because these 3 things exist in most people. They just appear in different forms. First reason, money gives you a feeling of trust. That feeling is temporary, and because it's temporary, you keep renewing it. Think, how do you feel when you have money in your account? Relaxed, in control, safe. When the money decreases, that feeling decreases too. And to get that feeling back, what do? Dopamine decreases as money decreases. Most people spend because spending gives a feeling of control. I decided. That moment of decision feels real, even if briefly. In the evening, you feel tired, bored, a little empty, and you buy something, not big, but that moment you feel a little better. Haven't you ever done this? This was your mirror. Second reason, holding on to money feels dangerous to you. Sounds strange, I know, but listen, for some people, saving money feels like a loss. What if something happens while I have money? What's the use if I don't spend it? It will be gone anyway. These sentences may not sound logical, but you feel them, and feelings come before logic. Always, you have more money than usual in your account. A few days pass, and a discomfort begins, as if that money shouldn't be sitting there, as if something is waiting, and you spend, and you don't even feel exactly relieved. Just that discomfort goes away. This was also your mirror, and you recognized that emptiness very clearly. Third reason, spending gives you an identity. This is the quietest reason, the most powerful one. For some people, spending money means existing. I can buy this. I deserve this. This is my style. This identity is very expensive. You go somewhere with your friends. The bill comes, and you pay. Subscribe to my channel and find more content for yourself. Maybe you could have split it, but paying feels different, powerful, generous. generous, valuable, and you are paying for that feeling, not with money. So, remember, I was asking, when you spend this money, are you really buying that thing? The answer is now a little clearer. Most of the time, you are not buying a thing. You are buying a feeling, trust, control, identity, and that feeling is temporary every single time. Let's continue. This doesn't just happen with shopping. This happens everywhere. In relationships, someone gets angry at you, and you buy a gift. You don't apologize. You don't talk. You buy. I have also lived through such moments. But it passed, let it pass for you too. Come with me. At work, you didn't get a promotion, and that night you go out. I deserved it, you say. But what did you deserve? To cover up that pain. In the family, maybe growing up, money always came with tension. It was either always missing, or there was always a fight over it. Now you manage that tension by spending. Money used to be the reward I deserve. A big mistake. I don't need to deserve money. Money is a tool, not a goal. In social life, friends are planning something expensive. I can't not go, you say, and you go, because not going feels like being left out. Being left out is a very old feeling. When talking to yourself, I never have money anyway. This is how I am. Whatever I do, it's the same. Where do these sentences come from? In decisions. An important investment opportunity comes up, and you pass. I can't, you say, but you say you can't because you don't know what to do if it stays in your hands. Spending is easier. Holding on to it is responsibility, and responsibility is sometimes scary. Stop. While saying all this, I'm not blaming you. Not at all. Because these are not choices. These are habits, and habits were learned a very long time ago. What did you learn about money when you were 5 years old? Nobody asked you this, but your brain recorded it. Everything. How did your parents talk about money? Tense? Silent? With shame? Now you are spending money with that learned emotion, without realizing it, every single time. This is not your fault, but it is your responsibility. They are two different things. Now I'm going to ask you something unsettling. Are you ready? If a large sum of money entered your account tomorrow, what would you do? What would your first thought be? Be honest. Most people think this. I would buy this. I would pay off that debt. I would go to this place. But very few people think this. I would hold on to it. That difference says everything. Because holding on to money is not a skill, actually. It's a matter of feeling. And that feeling is feeling safe. Believing you have a future. Valuing yourself. If these are missing, money doesn't stay either. It can't stay because the void gets filled. Always. I also have to say this. There are people who break this cycle, but they didn't break it by budgeting. They didn't break it by downloading an app. They broke it by starting to ask themselves a different question. That question is this. When I spend this money, what am I really seeking? Asking this question changes everything. I asked something at the beginning of the video. Do you remember? Is money the problem? Now you know the answer. Money is a symptom. There is something else underneath. That thing is self-trust, self-worth, belief in the future. Now I will tell you something very simple. This simple thing will make you a little uncomfortable because it's true. You say money doesn't stay in my hands. Maybe you don't want money to stay in your hands unconsciously, because if money stays, what happens? Responsibility comes. Decisions must come. You must build a life. That is much harder. Spending is easier. Spending is an escape. And know this too. This awareness alone is not enough, but it is a beginning because you can't change without seeing. Now you are seeing. Maybe for the first time. Maybe for the first time this clearly. Think, when in your life have you felt the most comfortable about money? What was different back then? The external conditions or something inside you? You know the answer. You always knew it. You can't hold on to money. But now you know. The problem is not money. It never was. Money was just showing you the emptiness inside you, the fear inside you, the am I worthy of this question inside you. Now one final question for you. If that emptiness inside you were filled, would your way of spending money change? You know the answer, and that answer is the beginning. But I also realized this. Money is just a symptom, and this symptom shows up in other places too. In relationships, in decisions, in the way you see yourself. Always the same feeling, always the same cycle, just in a different disguise. And that disguise, we will look at it soon. Come with me. In the next video I talked about you. Subscribe to my channel and find more content for yourself.